So, in all seriousness, here, asking for a friend, or probably not just asking for me, but where do you all meet people? Like, I'm struggling bad. And like all of you good men, like the ones that are still kind of like believe in chivalry and that are kind and genuine and loving and, are really good at other things and whatnot. Like, where are you? Like, how do I find you? Because I really think I'm a great catch, but I'm really struggling to find you.
Gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Single Mothers. Give me the superb, guys. And I've considered titling this video, like putting on the thumbnail, "Where have all the good men gone?" Because it's literally what this woman right here is asking. But I didn't do it because I thought that maybe it's gonna look like clickbait, when people won't click on the video. Because it's become such a meme. But no, this woman, guys, literally says, "Where have all the good men gone?" And of course, we're going to provide the same old answer that men really don't need much at all. We are simple creatures, just sunlight, good vibes, you want to call it, a pleasant person to be around. We really don't have some standards that you must strive for or study for or whatever. But guys, let's check back on the video. We're going to rewind it a little and comment it.
And loving and are really good at other things. And
so we picked up right from where she was kissing her own arse.
Whatnot. Like, where are you? Like, how do I find you? Because I really think I'm a great catch, but I'm really struggling to find you. I'm not really looking though either, so maybe that's my problem. So where should I look?
Guys, she's asking, where should I look? Like men we are hidden, guys. We just like to hide on the rocks, in the caves of the mountains. It's just really hard to find us. You're a woman and you are receiving attention from men on a daily basis. Like, this woman gets hit on her way to the grocery store. You know what I mean? The question, where have all the good men gone, is so funny, guys, because they've always been there. It just shows how blind these women were and how little attention they gave to men. It's so funny. And if you were a good catch, even if you're a crappy catch, men still flock towards you. Imagine if you were a good catch, you just have proposal rings flying at you. It's really, guys, a simple equation. If you happen to be a woman and you happen to have a good personality, and you're not the top 50 most ugly women on the world, you will be married. If you will to be married, if you are a good partner. It's really that simple. So every time I see a woman who is attractive and who is not married at the age of 30, and who hasn't been, like, for example, exiled in an island with no other population for the 30 years of her life, then I immediately assume she has had many options throughout her life. She just didn't care about them. She just went for the bad boys, went for the boys who wouldn't commit. And now that she wants the providing, now that she wants plan B, to kick in, she can't have it. So where have all the good men gone?
Like, apps, like, I don't know. Do I need to like play pickleball or something? Like, I don't know what to do here. Please help, please.
No, I don't think I will.
Honestly, I'm very perturbed about being single. Like, this shit is boo. So if you don't know, I was in a relationship for a little minute, and I really stayed in that relationship majority of the fact because I was comfortable, and I love comfortability. We were together when I was in college, and then he moved back home to Houston with me, so we basically lived here together too, you know what I'm saying? And it was with my brother, and I feel like he was the only person who, like, understood my situation at the time, besides my best friend. So now that I'm dating, or I'm single, young in turn, I'm out here looking, and I'm just like, Because at this point in my life, now I know like what I'm worth. Now I know what I'm looking for in a relationship, shit like that, right? And majority of what I'm looking for is just somebody that can deal with me having a kid, or deal with the fact that like I can't go out all the time, or I'm not gonna be able to do certain stuff at certain times of the day.
Guys, I forgot this episode was about single mothers, honestly. I have a question for you guys. When you're watching these videos, do you have like life experience with that, where maybe it has happened to you, maybe it has happened to some friend of yours? Because I swear, guys, most of the things we cover, I've seen them happen to friends or to relatives or to other people I know. Like this is the usual case of a woman who her first and probably second relationship just for comfort. You know, they just want to feel comfortable. They are, adolescents. They want to, see what love is about. They're curious. They find a man who is, the same age, naive, etc. And they just feel comfortable, right? They receive validation. They receive love. They like it. And then, guys, notice how she didn't mention why she broke up with that person who she felt comfortable with and who she dated for years. We didn't mention that. We skipped right to the part where we are a single mother and we're looking for a provider. So what happened with your boyfriend who you were comfortable with, who probably treated you right? Or you left him, you forgot to mention. And then what happened with the other Chad that, you had a baby from him and now he's no longer in the picture? What happened with that bad decision, all that thing? You're not going to mention it. It's really a common case, guys. I don't know if you've seen it happen, but it just really showcases that women are not after what we call love. They're not after that, most of the women. They're after the feelings that they get from relationships. So when we're young and we're still, we don't know how to approach love, we need someone comfortable. Then when we have that someone comfortable, we realize he's boring and we deserve more. And then we move on to the bad boy because we can get him, right? If he's managed to, if we've managed to have a one-night stand with him, well, that means we can marry him, have kids, and he'll forever be there. You know that? Unavailable man who is leagues above me. And then, oh my, surprise, surprise, holy cow. It turns out he never cared about me. So now, what I need now, what I want to experience now is a provider, because I know my worth and I know that I deserve a man to take care of me and another man's baby. Holy hell.
Because I have a kid and I don't have no babysitter and it's just me. So it's like, so boom, I had started talking to this dude and like he be wanting to see me and shit, but he always want to see me at night. And I'm triggered because of the fact that niggas ain't shit and all niggas want to do at nighttime is bump and grind. I'm not bumping and grinding. I'm celibate.
Celibate, said the single mother. Like, how dare you, man, chase your own interest, you disgusting pigs. Why don't you instead chase my interests and provide for me, even though I don't deserve it, and take care of another man's child? Why don't you serve prison time for a crime you didn't commit? Why don't you stop caring only about yourself and instead care only about me? Beautiful.
Well, what does Gabby say it is? I'm alimonious. What? No, I'm practicing abstinence. So it's like, I'm not trying to freak on you, sir. But like, I kept telling him like, why can't we do stuff during the daytime? Da, 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 da. He got jobs, boo, 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 boom. So he basically tried to flip the question on me, like, why can't I see you at the nighttime? And I'm like, because I take care of my little brother. Like, what don't you get about this? And I've said it like 4 different times at this point. I haven't told him why I take care of my brother. But at this point, as you can see, I take care of my brother majority of the time. He kept saying, and this was like pissing me off. This is what almost got his ass cut off. Because what? He kept saying, why don't your mama take care of your brother? Like, why? That's her son. Why she ain't taking care of him? You don't have to take care of him. Yes, the I do. And I really shouldn't even have to explain the fact that my mom is in prison to you because you're a stranger. I really don't know you. I don't be telling people.
Guys, am I the only one that picked up on this? She doesn't want to tell her situationship that her mother is in prison because he is a stranger, yet she's saying it on TikTok to multiple strangers. Make it make sense, guys.
Like, that's... it just really that showed me that I don't need to be out here dating, because I gotta tell you all my business. So this means I gotta go through it again with a whole another person. I gotta tell you why my mama in prison. I gotta tell you I take care of my brother. I gotta tell you where I went to college, where I dropped out of college. I gotta tell you what my birthday is, what my favorite color is, what I like to do, what I like to eat, all my stuff. I don't want to have to go through that again. And this is why bitches go back to their ex, because who wants to sit here and go over the talking stage all over again? I don't want to do that, nigga.
Okay, then go back to your ex. Or you know what? He should have never gotten to the point of being your ex. You married someone, or well, maybe you didn't. Well, you had a baby with someone. He shouldn't be your ex, you know?
I have to just write a book and have a nigga read it. Here, read this book. This is all you need to know about me, and that's what you gonna get. Come back when you're done. It's just despicable. And then it's like, niggas, like, I don't know. I just want a man that is willing to lead me and protect me, but also be there for my son.
Yeah, why can't you do that, you freaking man? Like, come on, just stop asking questions. Stop asking about my past. Stop asking about my life. Stop caring about your interests. Don't look to hook up with me. Just, you know, come into my house, or better, buy me a house and start providing and caring for me. Is it that hard? You know, it's about being humble, guys. I don't think this woman is asking for much, honestly. Like, if I were walking down the street and just a random woman with a strange hat appeared and told me, start providing for me and my son, and I will be like, okay, you know, just normal human interactions. That's the way God intended it to be. Come on.
Brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, understand that I have a kid, so if we gonna go out, we going out with my son, my / brother too. Like, invite my brother. You and your brother can come. We all gonna go on a little movie date. You know what I'm saying? Let's all go to Six Flags. Like, let's take a little trip. Like, something, you know what I'm saying? But niggas don't be nigging. No, niggas be nigging. So yeah, that was my PSA announcement on why I'm single and abstinent and celibate and never talking to nobody again, because at this point, fuck it.
Yeah, guys, so you not only have to date her and her son, but you also have to date her brother. Just bring in the grandma now that we started, you know. And guys, we'll finish on this thought. There are different opinions, right? About, you know, a woman, she didn't have a father figure, she didn't have a paternal figure. So should we blame the woman for her bad actions because she has some accountability? Or is she just a victim of society, of, you know, the lack of a father, of circumstances, etc.? There is this argument, right? But my question is, if it's not this woman's problem that she had, you know, no father figure, that her mother is in prison, if it's not this woman's problem, why should it be any other man's problem? That's what I don't understand. From that way of thinking of, she's just a victim to circumstance. Well, okay, then, you know, if she's not to blame, if she has no accountability, why should men have accountability for something they never knew, they never were part of? Why should they come and pick up the pieces? Like, what are we? Are we here on this earth to just save other people from the decisions that they've made? Because yes, this woman didn't make the decision to not have a father figure around, but, you know, it's not the father's decision for her to become a single mother. You know what I'm talking about, guys? I just don't understand. We somehow want to make the point that a lot of women who make these wrong decisions and bad decisions, they're not to blame because they're just victims. Yet at the same time, we expect other strangers, men, to somehow be accountable for all of this. You know, we expect them to pay the price. Doesn't make sense to me, gentlemen. But we'll leave the video right there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. And I'll be happy to see you next time, guys. Have a good one.